Magical people of the internet, how are we all doing? Happy Wednesday. As some of you may know, I'm just back from Africa Burn, and so I wanted to just jump on live while these codes are hot off the press, if you know what I mean, and just share some wisdom and learnings with y'all, because this Africa Burn, I really anchored into my oracular power. If you know, you know. If you don't know what an oracle is, go look it up. Like ancient Greece, ancient Egypt, all the ancient societies worshipped oracular wisdom and had oracles, dedicated people who were the oracles for each society. And so the wise men and the people of the society would go to the temple to seek wisdom from the oracle. And so that's really one of my spiritual gifts, is being an oracle and holding a pure channel so that I can bring forth divine wisdom, codes, knowledge, information that helps us to remember our divine truth. And so, yeah, this Africa Burn, I really anchored into that power and that role of mine on such a deep level. And when I say role, I don't mean this like egotistical, like this is my role ascribed to me. No, this is a role that I choose to embody. It's a role that I've awoken to. It's a spiritual role that I'm anchoring into. And each one of us actually has a deep spiritual role and assignment here on planet Earth. And that's also kind of what I want to chat to us about right now, is because the reason Africa Burn is so beautiful and burn festivals in general, they're not like other festivals because they're all about co-creation, the co-creative magic of collaboration, and everyone taking responsibility and everyone joining the team and everyone owning their unique superpowers. And the reason Burn is so magical is because it awakens everyone's magical superpowers in every way, in their unique way, through the unique expression that is your vehicle, that is your body, that is your channel, that is your voice, that is your artistry. Okay, it invites us to awaken this innate creative expression, our artistry that comes alive in each and every single one of us. And what I love about Burn is it reminds us that we are all magical. It reminds us that magic is out there and it's available for every single one of us. I had this experience on the dance floor on Wednesday night, and I was dancing with my magic wand, and someone came up to me and they're like, "What is that?" And I said, "This is my wand." And they said, "Okay, cast a spell for me." And I was like, "No, cast your own spell," because I was feeling like a little bit protective of my energy in that moment, right? I wasn't wanting to just give. And that's the thing, is when you're a magical creature, people come up to you like you're a shiny object and they just want some, and they want to take and they want to take and they want to take because there's so much magic and they want that for themselves, right? But the beauty of my response to this person and the beauty of Burn is that it inspires the magic to arise within each and every one of us. It inspires us to find our own magic. And I actually started crying when I spoke to this person who wanted a spell from me. And I was like, no, you find your own magic. You do your own spell. I am only here to inspire you to look for your own magic that ultimately comes from within. Ultimately, no one can hand you your magic. Ultimately, the wand chooses the wizard, right? Where my Harry Potter fans out there, all of y'all should be. So really, it's like, we go through these experiences and we have these objects, magical things, and people come to us to activate us along our journey, to activate the codes, to spark the fire, the sacred fire of creativity, of magic, of inspiration, right? And I mean, some of you may even look at me here on social media and be like, wow, Josie's so brave. Like, she shares herself and she shares her story and she has a podcast and she puts herself out there and she jumps on Instagram live and like, you know, she must have this special thing that she has and I don't. But this is what it's called to put someone on a pedestal, okay? You put someone above you in a hierarchy and you go, okay, they have this thing and they have this special thing and I could never have that special thing because they are special because of XYZ, but I don't have XYZ, therefore I'm not special. But really, and this is the magic that Burn has like come through me to gift all of you and to share with all of you, is that we all have our own magic. We all have our own power. We all have our own secret sauce that makes us unique and fantastical. And, you know, like no one can share. The magic that is inside you can only be expressed through your voice, through your vision, through your artistry, through your hands, through your emotions, through your channel. And that's why it's called your unique magic. Because yes, we all have magic, and yes, we can all do the same stuff as each other. Like, if I'm doing something and if I'm sharing my magic and my artistry, that is just a permission slip for you to do the same. That is just a permission slip that says, okay, well, if she can do it, then so can I. And that's what we're here to do on this platform, this social media space. We're here to inspire each other and activate each other. But at the same time, you have to realize that your magic is also unique to you. And so the magic that comes out of you through your voice and your channel is going to be completely different than the magic that comes out of me through my voice and my channel. And we have to start seeing the power in our uniqueness and seeing the power in our different magical abilities, because we all have strengths and weaknesses. We are all, some of us are good at the more front-facing stuff, the more front-end stuff, and some of us are good at the more back-end stuff, the more foundational stuff, and some of us are better at the middle ground shit, you know? And some of us are jack of all trades and we can do a little bit of everything. And some of us actually need to be refined in one discipline because that's our strongest way of expression, of creation, right? And so really, I want to inspire you to look for your own magic. Your own magic. It exists within you. And the concept of ikigai has come up to me quite a few times in the last 2 weeks. And if you don't know what ikigai is, go look it up. It is a Japanese concept that really helps you to find the intersection of your magic. So your ikigai is the intersection of what you're passionate about, what you're good at, what you can make money from, what the world needs from you, and something else. So go look up Ikigai. It's going to be a really useful tool for you to start to find your own magic. And it's going to be a combination of what you're good at. It's going to be a combination of what you're passionate about. It's going to be a combination of what comes naturally to you. These are all the clues that we can get along our journey as to how to find our own special magic. Because we all have a special magic within us. It's just about finding the method and the tools that help us to express our own magic uniquely and individually and potently. Okay, so really go find your magic. Go make a list of all the things you're good at. Go make a list of all the things you love to do. Go make a list of all the things you're passionate about. You never fucking know. Like, when you just write it all down, maybe in your head you could never combine these two seemingly different passions and forces and creative outputs. But then when you write it down and you look at it on a piece of paper, it all comes together and you can find your magic, you know, like you never know what is out there. You never know who needs your magic. Out there, someone is waiting for you to start being more vocal, more public, more expressive with your magic. And honestly, when it comes down to it, sometimes you just have to say, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it, I don't care how scared I am. Fuck it, I don't care how risky this is. Fuck it, I know I believe in this, okay? And in the end, it all comes down to self-belief. And knowing that, you know, the manifestation process happens through you first believing in it, and then you're going to see it. It's not about seeing it to believe it. No. That is the old paradigm. The new paradigm, and this is how we manifest, is you first have to believe in it 110%, and then it will start to manifest in your reality. Because we create our reality through our thoughts, through our beliefs, through our visions, through our dreams, and through speaking these things out loud, through not being afraid to share it with the world, to talk about it with the world, you know, to talk about it as if it's already a thing, as if it's already real. Okay? There are so many of us are just programmed to be consumers, especially on this app and on the internet. We consume the content, the magic, the consume. And this is another thing that Africa Burn teaches us. It's that when we go to Africa Burn, we're not consumers like we are in traditional festivals and party scenes. No, we are co-creators. And so Africa Burn invites every single person to participate, to step up, to co-create with your brothers and sisters, which most of the time are strangers, but actually are we really strangers if we all live on planet Earth and we all come from the same Mother Earth, Father Sky, all living under the same divine magical laws of the universe? Are we really strangers? I don't think so. And what I love about Africa Burn is that it teaches us that actually every stranger is just one conversation away from being a friend. So yeah, find your own magic, share your magic, express your magic, and become a creator rather than a consumer. Change your role in society, change your role on this app, become a creator, and step out of being a consumer. I feel like victim and consumer go hand in hand. It's kind of like that same energy, that's just like, I'm just existing. I'm just here. I'm a victim to my circumstances. I'm a victim to my reality. I'm a victim to my experiences. And I'm just a consumer, and I'm just here to consume and consume and consume and consume and take and take and take and take and take. No, we are done with that shit, okay? We are now here to become advocates for ourselves instead of victims. And we are also here to become creators instead of consumers. Okay? How can we inspire this creative energy not only in our own life, but in every person's life that we touch, and every friend, family member, stranger, every person who we come into contact with? Let's change the motherfucking world. That's what I'm here to say. I'm here to say that I have a big fat fucking mission, and that mission means I want to change the world. I want to be around people who are not afraid to be dreamers, who are not afraid to share their magic and express their power and their artistry with others, who are also inspired and open to that, you know? Honestly, stay away from people who say one person cannot change the world. Stay away from those kind of people, because I want to be around people who are stupid enough and courageous enough and brave enough to say, I want to change the world. But those are the people who know that they will. And those are the people who know that they're not going to do it alone, because there's no such thing as doing it alone. There's no such thing as getting a task achieved alone. It requires input. It requires collaboration. It requires creative solutions. We are in a revolutionary time on earth. Shit is crazy out there. Shit is wild out there. Shit is hectic out there. Okay? But that means that we need revolutionary solutions. We need revolutionary answers. We need revolutionary people who aren't afraid to make a change, who aren't afraid to lead from behind. What do I mean by leading from behind? It means that they understand the struggles of the weakest people, and so they lead from that foundation of, I'm not here to be a savior, I'm here to be a leading, guiding force of light, not a savior. Not your savior. I'm not your savior. I'm not your healer. I'm here to inspire that within you. I'm here to inspire the magic within you. I'm here to inspire your healer within to step up and heal yourself. We can give each other the tools, but we can never truly heal each other. We can never truly awaken each other's magic. Only that can happen from within if we choose it to happen. Okay? Send some hearts if this is resonating. Drop some comments if you're watching the replay. I'm just here to spit some bars. I'm going to be doing this much more often. My channel is so open. I'm so here for it. And I'm really anchoring into my oracular power, my oracular wisdom, the Oracle of Delphi. If you don't know, go look it up. Yeah. This is going to be a thing now. I'm just going to be jumping on, spitting some bars, bringing you guys the wisdom that y'all need to know for the day, for the week, for the month. And yeah, lots of magic is coming from me. I'm so fucking excited. Next week, I'm launching my biggest offering to date. It is going to be a 6-week online group coaching program for the woman that is ready to heal her womb and liberate her body, liberate her sexuality, liberate every aspect of her feminine energy and bring that outwards and release all of the blocks and shame and guilt that is stopping her from stepping into her power. If that is you, if you are ready, please send me a DM. I am so fucking ready to meet you, to hold you, to inspire you, to encourage you, and to share the tools with you that have gotten me where I am today, the tools that I have been working with and utilizing over the last 5 years of my healing journey. I am so fucking excited. This offering is going to be everything. It is going to be the summary and foundational piece to working with me and to engaging with my energy and the codes that I'm here to bring to planet Earth at this time, at this revolutionary time. Let there be light. Hello, people that are jumping on. I am just here spitting some bars, sharing some wisdom, announcing the magic. What up? Yeah, go and watch the replay a little bit later. But yeah, just sharing that next week, I'm going to be launching my signature group coaching online program for the women that are fucking ready to activate into their power, that are ready to stand up and say, I am here to be a change maker, first and foremost for myself and my lineage and my family. But secondly, I am here to help usher in this new age, this new revolutionary era of consciousness that is coming specifically through the woman. I feel it so deeply. Like, women are holding the codes. They're bringing the codes. They're bringing this divine sacred rage. The enough is a fucking enough energy, while anchoring that through the heart space, right? Because if we're not operating through the heart, then what are we doing? We're lost in the mind, and we are lost in the emotions and the desire and the confusion below. So we need to be anchored in the heart to hold this balance of neutrality, okay? I'm going to jump off now. Please feel free to reach out to me. I'm always available, especially to every person that has a womb. I am here for you, sister. I'm here for you. This is my aura spray. If you're a sensitive being, you need to be carrying an aura spray in your handbag. This is water and then a drop of essential oil. It's an amazing, just like aura cleanser, and then you spray it on your heart as well, because you don't realize like energetic hygiene is so fucking important, so important. And often when we go into crowds and spaces with large amounts of people, we can accidentally pick up on other people's energy because we weren't taught the principles of energetics when we were growing up. And sometimes people leak their energy and they accidentally put their energy onto you, sometimes accidentally, sometimes on purpose. And sometimes we are very sensitive and we don't know how to put up energetic shields and boundaries, and so we accidentally take on other people's energy and we end up holding that in our energetic field, in our bodies, in our system. We feel emotions that aren't ours. We're not sure where it comes from. So energetic hygiene is really, really key for everyone. Another tip for energetic hygiene is you can, in the shower, just imagine the water like cleansing you, and just like from head to toe. Also Epsom salt baths, anything salty like salt water, like swimming in the ocean as well, is really going to help rebalance your auric field. But if you can't get into the ocean or have a shower, I like to keep a little spray bottle with some essential oils, and this is just the best. Or burning smudge or burning incense. There are many different ways, but that's a conversation for another day. Sending you all lots of love. If you're watching now, go watch the replay of this. I spoke a lot about magic and activating our own magic and becoming creators over consumers, and how the magic of Africa Burn just really inspires this energy within us all. So these are the codes for today. I'm activating into my oracular wisdom so fucking hard, which means I'm just going to be showing up here on Instagram Live and just spewing the channel, sharing the channel. My light language is also activated to the next level. Maybe I can give you guys a little healing if you would like. Yes, Raina, thank you for bringing this. As a survivor of sexual abuse, I was a literal victim and needed healing, safety, and protection before I could actually feel aligned and step into creativity. Yes, love, thank you for bringing this. Thank you. I hear you calling us up for creativity, but we also need to honor those who need help in that season as well. Yes, thank you so much for bringing this nuance. And whenever I speak about something, it's not because I'm like not acknowledging the other aspect. It's just because my channel is rolling through that one specific theme, but it does not mean that I do not acknowledge the other side of it. I am a priestess of the light and the dark. I am a world bridger. So I'm always here and ready and available to hold both polarities. So yes, if you are in need of safety and healing and protection, please seek out the people that can help you. I am one of those people. That's why I say my DMs are always open. I work with women in a one-to-one and group program capacity. Yes, please seek the healing that you need. There are people out there that can help you, that have been professionally trained in holding space and helping others to heal. So really, yeah, this is important. This is really important. So many people don't feel worthy of asking for help, don't feel like they have the capacity to ask for help. But remember that you can only receive the help when you ask for it. And this has also been a huge lesson for me, because as a space holder, I'm holding so much space for other people that I also need to remember that I also need help. I also need other people to hold space for me. I also need to go for therapy sessions and body work. So please just remember that help is always available, but it can only be given to those that ask for it, right? It's always available. Okay, you never have to feel alone on your healing journey. And for so long, I felt so alone and so isolated on my healing journey. And I never ever want anyone to ever feel that way. That is why I'm creating this community. That is why I created Sync and Flow. I never ever ever want any person, man or woman, to feel alone in their trauma, to feel alone in their healing, to feel alone in their story, because shit is heavy, okay? Like, we are processing up to 12 generations of trauma at a time in our body. It's probably more, but I can't even begin to fathom more than 12, okay? It's not easy stuff. It's really not easy stuff. And this is why we are going to start to see more and more healers and light workers step up into positions of leadership and power, like I am, because this is my calling to help usher in this new earth, to help people heal so that they can activate into their power. But you cannot activate into your power if you're still in your healing journey. I mean, you can, but there's a certain level of foundational healing work that you need to do and clear and get out the way and release the karmic ties and the karmic cycles that is attached to those traumas in order to be able to step up to the next level and anchor into a more creator mindset. Okay, if there's anyone that has any questions for me as well, I would love to receive your questions. I think I'm going to stay on a little bit longer because I'm really in the flow right now. Let me see if I can bring some light language codes for you guys. Siatara koroya siatara asieto orasia nahar hiaria okora siatara asataria nakria siatoro okrosiatara asiataria nakoro hariana aria siatoro osiatar asiatar in Ashia hahona hasiatara o koriana haria shiatara ashiatara o koroshiata o nasiatara asiataro hianaria siataria shiator. Take it one step at a time. Anchor into your truth of where you are now. Don't try to be anything that you're not. Just anchor into the truth of where you are now and find the power of where you are in now. Ashiatara akuria nasataria shator arashatara kianari sitiaria okora shiatar harisiatara ariana siatara okora shiatoro akria siatara ashiatara o siatar hushiana haria sataria otoro sotia hashiatar aria siatara arashiatar. Everything is as it should be, all in divine timing. Claim your power one step at a time. Take back your power one step at a time. Come home to yourself one step at a time. It is all a process. I didn't get to where I am overnight. No one gets to where they are overnight. It is a process. It is of loving devotion to the self-healing path, to your truth, and to what you know lives deep within, okay? Hashiatara akuro osetara ikriana siatoro shiatar. Haria okrisiatari ario oshiataria siatara ono siatar okorianaria siatara oshiatar. Haria siatar oshiataria sotoro ko osiatar. Growth comes when we can accept where we are now in the given moment. In the given now, find the power in the now, in the present, in being at peace with where we are at right now, not trying to be anything more, not trying to be anything less, honoring where we are now. We cannot change the past. We cannot change the future. We can only afflict change in the present. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. Hello, Michelle. Mwah. Go watch the replay of this from the beginning. It was some pretty potent codes that came through. My oracular wisdom is channeling through, and I am so excited to keep showing up on here and spreading the light. I love you all. Send me a DM, reach out to me. I'm here for you, and look out for my 6-week signature program that is launching next week. I'm so excited. If you are on my mailing list, you will get a sneak peek in the next few days. Mwah, 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 mwah.